Hi guys, what's up? Nick and Sky here with the Gatechard Gamers, and okay, Zelda. I swear to God, all of her facial animations look like she's like getting sexually pleasured.
She is.
I love it.
Her hands are glitching through each other, like this.
Oh my.
Her hands were glitching through each other like this. See?
We must not let Gandalf get the Triforce. Well, he wouldn't be able to if you didn't send me all these places. How many episodes is this? This is the third one we're recording now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Third or fourth.
Oh, wow.
I can't even tell anymore. Here. Take this letter. It'll make people believe you.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
No one has seen Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. Watch it. It's totally funny.
Who's... I honestly like Impa. I don't even know why, but just like the way she holds her hands, I've been doing that a lot recently, as well as Von Karma's thing from Ace Attorney, where he like just like grabs at one of his shoulders. I don't even know why. Just because.
Oh my!
I can't believe we're actually sitting down and recording Ocarina of Time.
I can.
I thought we would have been doing one of the older Zeldas first.
Well, here's the thing. I don't believe you. I'm going to play that joke and run it into the ground.
Well, here's my reason. Gross. Anyway, my reasoning is because I thought we would have done Link to the Past first.
Really?
Although, it may be good that we aren't doing Link to the Past right now, because one of my friends is Let's Playing it right now, and he asked me to co-com on the Dark Palace Temple.
Dark Palace, meaning which one is that?
The first one in the Dark World. The
first one in the Dark World.
Yeah, the Helmasaur King. Honestly, that's my favorite dungeon in that entire game, just because I like fighting the Helmasaur King.
I think my favorite is the Ice Dungeon.
But it's so scary.
Go to that Death Mountain and find a reason to save the Garans.
Ugh.
You know, I'm gonna criticize this game like there's no tomorrow.
Please don't. It's bad enough that Egoraptor was critically, quote-unquote, critically analyzing it with such a bias. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. And now I'm going to... She just Deku nutted you.
But, like, you know, I'm all for people having their opinions, but he was just beating in the fact that the limitations of the 3D game was what made it bad, which it isn't. And I just like, I don't know. I just feel that he's extremely biased towards 3D games, because Super Mario 64 is hailed as one of the greatest.
He is like 28, 27, something.
Well, I know. But, like...
I'm done here. Goodbye, good luck, you're on your own.
Okay. Ah!
You're on your fucking own, man. You decided to fuck with the cuckoos.
Cuckoo! Death Squad!
You're a
What?
You're a dumbass. They take away 1 heart each.
That was so unfair.
Unfair.
Yeah.
Unfair.
Yes.
You decided to attack the cuckoo. You deserve that death.
I humbly disagree.
You deserve that death. You attacked a cuckoo.
So?
You deserve that death.
You know what else I deserve?
Tiny blowjobs from tiny rats?
Oh no. I don't know, but I'm just gonna like do this while
I mean, I guess. Or you could just do it off screen, probably.
but
It'd probably be better to do it off screen.
but it doesn't take me forever to do it.
It doesn't need to take you forever to do it. It's just if it takes a decent amount of time that can't be easily put in as content, you might as well just fuck up and, you know, do that. But no, honestly, my criticisms of Ocarina of Time so far is the lack of player interaction with the story.
And just so you know, all your opinions are bullshit.
My opinions are bullshit, huh?
Yes.
You have to go on the other side.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what I don't like about it is the fact that I have to after the 7-year time skip and the whole go to the Goron city and stuff, I hate having to bomb the one guy that's there. Well, one of the 2 guys that are there, because the other one's a piece of shit. But you have to...
Oh, the giant's knife, dude?
Yeah. But you have to bomb the only Goron that's moving around just to find out why you need to go into the Fire Temple. When you've already been told of the Fire Temple that something's going on up there, and you go into the Goron
By who,
city.
though?
Sheik. And Navi keeps on telling you, like, there's something weird up at Death Mountain. The clouds are blah, blah, blah. And Sheik tells you that you need to go up there to find this sage. And it's like, alright, you're on your way up to Death Mountain. You're going to be like, hey, I'm going to go in and stop in on Darunia, see if he gives me anything interesting. You go up there, you find the city empty. You freak out. You don't know what's happened to them. You go into the Fire Temple looking for clues on what to do. You find Darunia, and he tells you the entire story. But no, instead, you have to go bomb this one guy who is Darunia's child,
Who is your namesake, by the way?
who is your namesake, just to find out why you need to go into the Fire Temple, only to have Darunia tell you the entire story again. And I think that's what pissed me off at first the most, was the fact that I had to go to a middleman to know why I wanted to do something. When I already knew what I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it.
But see, you actually didn't. Because, as the player, you have to follow this complex symbiotic relationship. I wonder what would happen if I threw a cuckoo down the well.
It's still
Anyway.
down there. But no, like, I didn't care about this child Goron at all. I didn't care about him. I cared about Darunia. I cared about the guy who befriended me. The one guy who I remember who I befriended. And that's who I care about.
Landon. Oh! Crap.
And to have to talk to a middleman just to find out why I need to go somewhere when he's already up there.
Where'd that cuckoo go?
I think he ran out into the open.
Oh. Anyway.
Now I can see why I would need to talk to one last one, huh? Now I can see why I would need to talk to the little one to find out where the Gorhans had gone. But I would have already gone up to Death Mountain, gone inside the Fire Temple, looked around a bit, and found Darunia by the time I would have realized I had to go do that.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, I would have.
You wanna know why you wouldn't have? You didn't have the fire tunic.
You're right, because I had to have been given it to me by the baby Goron instead of being able to buy it like it's available in the Goron store. Which I was completely prepared to purchase it. If it's a story, you need to be able to have feelings for the characters. If you cannot make friends with the people that your character is interacting with, you're not going to have a good time. Don't you need the Song of Storms, or no?
No.
No. What are you looking for? You have to come here at night.
Actually. Well, composer for Flat the Younger. What a bitch.
Aren't these guys the ones that are in Ocarina of Time? Or not Ocarina of Time, but Majora's Mask?
Yeah. What a dick! Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Unbelievable! Oh, what? You're not one of Gandalf's men, are you? Because of my role as a ghost, I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All the people in this village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. We brothers also serve the royal family, and were assigned to study the hereditary mystic powers of the family. Though we never could figure out the power of the Triforce, we had almost completed our study of controlling time with the tones of ocarinas. Actually, we did complete that study. We would have been famous if that hateful Gandalf had not tried to steal our results. We could never let him reap the fruits of our research. That's why we gave our lives to protect the secret. What?
So you literally killed yourself so we couldn't torture the information out of you. That is what I understood. They killed themselves to prevent Ganondorf from torturing the information out of them. The more you know.
Hang on a second. Dead! Again! What? You again? Since you may have some connection with the royal family, I will tell you a little more of our tale. Back then, people called us great composers because of the many musical masterpieces we wrote, but we brothers were not just composers. We had a mission to analyze the mysterious powers of Hyrule's royal family. Our names would be part of Hyrule's history if we could complete our research. We kept our study extremely secret until we completed it. To tell the truth, each of us were studying a different song, one to summon the sun, and another to summon the moon. If you were really sent by a member of the royal family, I will tell you about the results of our study. We inscribed it on the royal tombstone. As a messenger of the royal family, you should show your royal credentials on top of the Triforce mark. No, I wanted to capture him. Fuck. Fuck!
You fucktard.
Dun 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 dun. What is happening? We're dicking around too much in this.
Mm-hmm.
Although, does it matter?
It is literally the 3rd episode. Or
Fourth.
4th. 4th episode already?
Yeah, something like that. I think we're making progress.
We are making progress. Great globs of sticky progress.
Gross.
It is gross. That is true. Great big globs of greasy ground go for those mutilated monkey meat. Daddy little bird feet. French fried eyeball rolling in a poodle glove, and I forgot my spoon.
No spoon?
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Bitch, you don't see me. Ooh, spooky ghosty!
Ghosty. If I may call you that.
Speak to us! I mean, if that's okay with you. Dun 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 dun. I swear, as you could tell from trying to get into the royal family tomb, I mess up so much on the ocarina. I blame it being a stick rather than buttons.
It's nice. Maybe it's just because you suck.
That is a distinct possibility.
Alright. Well, episode's pretty much over at this point. I mean, I guess you could faff around a bit more.
I want to show off some of the Sun Song stuff. Because when you've got these
nuts,
being around, playing the Sun Song will freeze them. It can change the passage of time. So, like, if you're in Hyrule Field, playing the Sun Song will make the time cycle shift. And also, you can use the Sun Song to reveal some secrets. Which is why whenever you see Navi just glowing,
Floating.
floating around, being all green in an empty spot, son of a bitch.
That wasn't one of the ones you could capture.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Anyway.
You were the one who told me that. That the big glowing ones were ones that you couldn't capture.
I never told you that.
Well, then who told me that?
I don't know. But Transfer Night, but if you see Navi glowing around green like that, but there's nothing going on,
Well, don't you look pretty?
It's usually good to try and play one of 3 songs: Song of Time, Sun Song, or the Scarecrow Song, but do it in order of Scarecrow, Song of Time, then Sun Song. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. We will catch you on the next episode of Ocarina of Time.
Bye.